What are we to make of this crowd, huddled, transfixed, around the dissected womb? It is curious. This is the opening scene in the pioneering work of modern anatomy. Yet, it is a parable of blindness. Pressing eagerly for a glimpse into the secret of life, the men are utterly oblivious to the skeleton floating up from the corpse. They completely overlook death at the very heart of the scene. They have no notion, the picture suggests, of true anatomy. Andreas Vesalius, the master dissector, thus turns to look at us, who look at him. Do you understand? His knowing gaze appears to ask. Do you see how you must not settle for the blind absorption of the crowd? How you must never lose sight of your mortality? Early modern anatomies are insistent on this point. It is a trait that seems strange to us today. These illustrations are not content merely to display the intricacies of the human form. They insist on reminding us that this form is fleeting and doomed to dissolution, that soon there will remain only memories of a life forever lost. Why bother with anatomy, one might wonder? Why devote a lifetime to ephemeral structures that will soon cease to be? In still life paintings, thick tomes and dusty manuscripts often lie amidst glittering coins and jewels, colorful flowers and reflective bubbles. The pretensions of science, too, are part of the vanity of vanities. Why lavish years on the study of skeletons when we are destined ourselves to become dry bone, stripped of flesh, emptied of desire? And yet, there is no end to desire. And perhaps there should not be. This is the crucial paradox latent in paintings of the vanities. At the same time that they preach the foolishness of our yearnings, they lovingly detail the very objects that excite these yearnings. They linger on the seductive sheen of silk, the glowing glory of gold, evoke the fascination of mirrors, and recall the rapturous spell of song. They warn that desires are delusions, and yet they spare no effort to inspire the sensuous ache of desire. A similar attention defines the science of Vesalius and his imitators. The anatomist's care for the body's delicate design, his supreme attachment to detail, parallels the loving attentions of the painter of vanities. The true anatomist appreciates the human form in full awareness of its impermanence, despite its impermanence, because of its impermanence. He identifies the body simultaneously with divine perfection and vain delusion. His science is at once precise and wistful and ironic. Early modern anatomy arose out of attitudes that we now can barely remember. It was a science inspired by a more intense feeling for life, a keener, more pressing sense of its transience. To understand the history of dissection, we must recall a past in which death figured more centrally in the cultivation of wisdom, as a destroyer of beautiful life, yes, but also as its most solicitous and ardent lover